Hello and welcome to Lunar Light and Shadow Tarot. Calling all Venus babies for this reading under the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising are the primary influence spots for Taurus, but if you have Taurus in any other placement, planets, then there may be some messages for you as well. Some things to keep in mind are never force a reading to fit with your situation. If it resonates with you, you'll know it. And this may resonate now, or it may resonate in the future as well. So keep that in mind. All right, Taurus, we're going to do a general reading for you. See what comes out. I'll pull an oracle card from the Elemental Oracle deck, and then I'll do a Celtic Cross variation spread. Okay. What can we see for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising. What can we see for Taurus? Got two. Okay, we have gravity and time. Here. I feel like you're being pulled towards something, Taurus. And with time as well, I feel like you're having to have a lot of strength to be patient with whatever this is. I feel like you really feel pulled towards something, and you don't want to have to wait, but that's kind of what is, happening. You're having to wait, and you're having to be really strong about it. And having to kind of exercise a lot of self-discipline here. Animals at the bottom of the deck. And it also says companionship on this card. So that might, help you at this time to interact with animals or get a pet. But always remember, with pets, they are like having half of a child. So they're a lot of responsibility. Let's see if we can get some more on this with the tarot here. Okay. I feel like you've been hiding your emotions about something. You've been very emotional about something, and you've been hiding your feelings, but it's kind of created like kind of a stableness in you with the Queen of Pentacles. And then in the near future, we have the Emperor. So I do see you one second, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so with the Emperor, I really feel like, you know, everything is going to come together for you with this situation, with you, you know, kind of in the control position. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's see. Yeah, no. Keep a focus on your stability here with the Four of Wands in the higher self position. That's what you need to be concentrating on, is stability. And I see you doing that with the Queen of Pentacles here in the current energy position. So, I mean, it's looking like you're on the right path here and just where you're supposed to be. We do have the Nine of Swords in the lower self position. So be careful of intrusive thoughts not processing and going away. Make sure when you feel a negative emotion to allow yourself to feel it and then let it go. But be careful not to dwell on these things, and be careful and make sure that you do let your emotions process. Because I do see a potential of anxiety and sleepless nights, things like that here. So beware of that. Okay. So with the Hanged Man here in the hopes and fears position, I feel like you would rather have this hurry along than spend the time to learn first, if that makes any sense. The Hanged Man is kind of like Odin sparing himself to Yggdrasil to gain the knowledge of the runes. The Hanged Man is an energy of being in a motionless space, but it's for the purpose of gaining knowledge. And it could also represent gaining knowledge through suffering. So kind of feel like you're in this position where you are wanting to gain this knowledge, but you are afraid of the pain or the suffering that might come with it. But, sometimes that just needs to happen. Sometimes knowledge is painful to gain. But I do see you are on the right path, so keep at it. We have two kings here. The King of Swords and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in your energy around you position. So I feel like there's a lot of active energy around you, and that may be why you are feeling like you need to act now. But I do feel like this allowing yourself to stay in this Hanged Man energy where you're, what's the right word? It's not stuck. You're just in a place where you're not moving forward exactly at the moment, because there's something that you need to learn. There's some knowledge to be gained here first. The King of Swords we have in the position of how, like, your mental state because of all of this. And, you know, the King of Swords is he's like the man with the plan. So that's a good thing. Because with the World card here in your outcome position, everything is going to change. You are about to enter a new cycle. A cycle is going to end and a new one's going to begin. It's like the end of an era card. But, you know, nobody reaches the point of the world without a lot of knowledge learned, a lot of lessons learned, knowledge gained. It's a very distinct point in which something really big in your life changes. You enter a new cycle in your life. It could, you know, and that explains the Hanged Man here as well. It's telling me that if you stick to this, if you stick to being patient and learning what you need to learn before moving on with this, then it's going to be a very positive outcome. You know, keep in your stability. Avoid not processing any negative emotions. And I see a very positive outcome. I see you completing a cycle and starting a new cycle. We've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck and the Sun. So this is telling me to use your intuition, because your intuition's on point. It's showing clarity. It's very clear. So trust that intuition of yours at this time. Yep. I'm brought back to the oracle cards that I pulled for you. Time and gravity. You know, allow this pull that's happening on you to take as much time as it needs to. And again, I feel like you are really being pulled towards something, you know, and there's all this action that you feel is going on the outside, but remember to keep that stillness, that stability going on the inside, and process those emotions. All right, Taurus, I think that this is where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for viewing. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I'm doing personal readings for only $35. So, and it can be, you know, we can focus on any subject, and we'll delve a little deeper than we did in this reading. If that is something you're interested in, you can email me at lunarlightandshadow@gmail.com. I do have Instagram as well. And yeah, that's it, Taurus. I hope you join me next time, and goodbye.